Hey everyone, it's Lauren here. I'm glad that you are joining me for another video devotion. Today I want to talk to you about having your soul find rest or peace. I think that this is very important because I think generally our being and the way that we exist in the world, especially if we're living and leading busy lives, is a lot of times a place of busyness and maybe even anxiety and worry. I know that I tend to worry about a lot of things and can feel that worry manifest itself in physical ways by like clenching my teeth and other things like that throughout the day that give me a sign of like, I think something's going on that I need to pay attention to. And I think the importance of finding rest in your soul is something that is important to God as well. And in fact, a lot of my experiences when I tap into kind of a life of prayer or other spiritual practices, I get that sense of calmness and peace that can sustain me for the work that I need to do. One of the poems that I think captures this really well is a poem by Wendell Berry called The Peace of Wild Things. And I want to read this poem for you. And as I read it, I invite you to listen for the illustrations of the words that he writes in this poem. And then I'll pose a question for you at the end. Here it is, The Peace of Wild Things. When despair for the world grows within me, and I wake in the night at the least sound, in fear of what my life and my children's lives may be, I go and I lie down where the wood drake rests in his beauty on the water, and the great heron feeds. I come into the peace of wild things, who do not tax their lives with forethought of grief. I come into the presence of still water, and I feel above me the day-blind stars waiting with their light. For a time I rest in the grace of the world and am free. When I notice anxiety rising in myself, I'm looking for the peace that Wendell Berry describes as he lies down in nature and experiences peace of the world. And I want to pose a question for you of what is it that you can do, or what space might you go to when you're looking to revive your soul, to have your soul find rest and peace? What is it that you are doing? It's helpful if we can name these things and know what they are. So when we're feeling that worry and the anxiety of the world kind of pressing upon us, we know what we can do to go back to leading our lives from a place that's centered on rest and peace and abundance, of knowing that God is with us, always walking us through whatever it might be that we find ourselves in worry or concern about. That's all for today. Take care.